Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sean here, and welcome back to another 2K rebuild. And today we're going to be doing the Charlotte Hornets, and I think today is going to be a little bit more realistic than the past couple have been. I think. We're going to see how it goes. We may end up, I mean, you know how it goes. It may turn into getting a little crazy. So we do need to desperately make some trades, shed some salary, get a little bit better of young players in here. But anyway, we do have Devontae Graham, who's going to be around for a while. Malik Monk, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with him. Probably hang on to him for a season or two, see how he does. Miles Bridges should be pretty good. PJ Washington as well, and then that's pretty much it. We do already have Cody Zeller, so don't need to worry about trading for him this time, but yeah, we're going to get rid of Nicholas Batum, Bismack Biyombo, probably Billy, and maybe Terry Rozier. I think I'm going to hold on to him for the first year, but we do need to get into some trades. So Nicholas Batum can be the first one. We'll just take this with the Hawks, send him and Caleb Martin for DeAndre Bembry and Treveon Graham. And our next trade is going to be Bismack Biyombo and Billy Hernangomez. I believe it was to the Spurs. So we're also going to throw in a second-round pick. We're going to get Jakob Poeltl and Rudy Gay out of that deal. So at the moment, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have a 9-man rotation. Probably not going to make any other trades to start off with. But it's not going to be looking great. So we do have James Borrego as our coach. We're just going to go ahead and fire him, bring in Stauffer. We're pretty much going to clear house, I think, because Hornets staff not very good. Actually, we can wait till the offseason for a couple of these guys, and yeah, we'll wait for those guys. Let's go ahead and set the rotation. And do want to run a 9-man rotation. So we got Devontae Graham. We are going to start Malik Monk. And Miles Bridges at small forward. Rudy Gay at power forward. That's not who I want. I want PJ Washington to start there. Cody Zeller at center is fine. Terry Rozier is the 6th man. We're going to give some more minutes to Rudy Gay. And then bench is going to be Rozier, Poeltl, Rudy Gay, and DeAndre Bembry. I do want to send a few guys down to the G League. And maybe edit this rotation just a little bit more. Just give a couple guys some more minutes. And you know what? That'll be fine. So let's make our scoring preferences Devontae Graham and Miles Bridges, I suppose. System proficiency. Nothing is good. I guess we'll go to 7 seconds. That'll be all right. And let's see. I do want to send Cody Martin can go to the G League. What's this guy's first name? Jalen. Jalen McDaniels can go down as well. And not super worried about the rest of these guys. So Ray Spalding probably going to get traded. Actually, let's see if we can trade Ray Spalding really quickly. If not, we'll probably just release him. So we can actually get Kostas Antetokounmpo, and I mean, why not? Why not? Let's get a member of that bloodline in here. So we'll make that trade. Is he already in the G League? Yeah, cool. All right, so we're all good. Let's go ahead and get started with the season. But before we do, or I guess as we do. If you guys do enjoy this video, I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that like button, and if you're new around here, hit that sub button as well. It would mean a whole lot to me. So, all right, well, year number 1, as expected, and as is pretty typical, no All-Stars for us. So that's great. We do have a record of 14 and 37 now, and I'm hoping just for a really good pick in the draft. Number 1, of course, obviously would be great. Let's actually quickly see if we have anybody to extend, and we do not. So let's go to the end of the season. All right, so at the end of season number 1, we finished with a record of 27 and 55. Not as bad as I was kind of hoping to be, but it is what it is. Luka Doncic wins MVP. And just got to do that number. Ja Morant, Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, 6th man. Kawhi Leonard, DPOY. Luka, also Most Improved. And Brad Stevens, Coach of the Year. Let's see if we have anybody on any teams. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. And it's looking like we definitely do not. So, actually we do. We have PJ Washington on the All-Rookie 2nd team. So, let's quickly go and take a look at some stats. Devontae Graham is our leading scorer. 21 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. And let's see. Let's go to career stats. Pretty efficient. 41 from the field, 38 from 3. Would have liked a little bit higher from the field, but that's fine. Miles Bridges, 18 points, 5.5 rebounds, 1 assist. 40 from the field, 34 from 3. Not the most efficient. Probably worse than last year, but I guess he was used quite a bit more this year than his rookie year. Terry Rozier as our 6th man, 14 points, 4 assists. 43 from the field, 35 from 3. That's all right. Malik Monk, this is an interesting one. Not efficient whatsoever, but 13.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists. But yeah, like I said, not efficient at all. Rudy Gay, don't really care so much for. PJ Washington, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. 51 from the field, didn't shoot any threes. And would have liked him to. Definitely would have liked him to. Anybody else that I really care about? Not really. So let's sim out this playoffs, see who wins. We got Boston and LA as the 1 seeds. And it's going to be the Bucks over the Clippers in 7. And Giannis is the finals MVP. On to the offseason. So in the draft lottery, we actually have the 2nd highest odds at the 1st pick. And let's see where we end up. We fall all the way to 6. That's not ideal. Thanks a lot. So for staff signings, we are going to try to bring in Logan Mills. Oh God, we have no money. All right, well, hang on, because trainer's more important. Wow, Randy Martin's got deep potential now. So we'll go Justin Powell, I guess. Definitely just want to get that trainer in there. And I guess we can go Eli Best. And we'll try to get Logan Mills. I don't know if we're going to be able to sign all of them. And of course, we're not able to. So let's try again to get Logan Mills. Not going to accept it. That's fantastic. All right. Well, give that guy a 1-year deal. Fine with me. So that is going to be our staff for year number 2. And hopefully some years to come. So we do have the 6th pick. You know, I'm really not sure who would fit this team really well. I mean, obviously Anthony Edwards would fit just about any team very well. Obi Toppin is interesting, actually, but we do have PJ Washington. Actually, James Wiseman would be really nice to have on this team. He would be really nice to have. I'm hoping he's going to fall. Sometimes he does fall to around 6. Anthony Edwards goes 1 to the Spurs. Cole Anthony 2 to the Wizards. Kings take Obi Toppin. All right. Nuggets aren't going to take Wiseman. Okay. Never mind. I guess they are. So let's see if we can work out a trade with them, I guess, because I really want to get James Wiseman. Well, I highly doubt that they're going to accept this deal, but I'm offering pick 6, a 2nd-round pick, and Cody Martin for James Wiseman. And yeah, they're not going to take that. So what if I give you Terry Rozier? They can't afford it, of course. Let me throw Cody Martin back into that trade and see how much salary we need to take back. $12 million? Oh, Jesus. That's not good. They don't even have anybody that I realistically could get. I mean, Gary Harris has too high of trade value. That's not good. That's not good at all. All right. All right, so we're going to try this. This is going to be the last offer that I make. It's going to be a 3-team trade. We're going to get the Cavaliers involved. Try to send Terry Rozier to them for the 15th overall pick, which is going to go to the Nuggets. So let's see if this goes through. And it does. So we get James Wiseman. The Nuggets get the 6th pick and the 15th pick. And the Cavs get Terry Rozier. So that's how that ended up. And to be fair, I'm pretty happy with it. I really wanted to get James Wiseman for this team. So that works out, I think, for everybody in that scenario. So on to qualifying offers. We're going to offer, might as well offer everybody qualifying offer, and on to the moratorium. So let's see. The only real free agent we have is Dwayne Bacon, but he is restricted. So not worried about that whatsoever. Let's see what this team needs, though, because we're going to need a lot. So we do actually have enough money that I could go after a big name free agent, but we're the Hornets. We're not going to get a big name free agent. So I'm thinking we're going to go after Austin Rivers to be our backup point guard. And I'll give him a 3-year deal. I mean, he did go to Duke, so maybe he'll come back to North Carolina. But let's see what else. We definitely need a backup shooting guard as well. And there's not a whole lot here that's really great. I mean, not that it's really going to matter all that much, but let's take a look. We don't really need a backup small forward because we still have Rudy Gay who can play the 3 and the 4. And we're good with big men. We got PJ Washington at power forward and Cody Zeller and James Wiseman at center. So all we really need to fill out the rotation is a 1 and a 2. And who should I go after for shooting guard? I mean, Alec Burks, I guess. Yeah, you know what? I'll give Alec Burks a deal, see if he'll come here. Apparently, he has ridiculous trade value in this game for some reason. So we do get them both. I guess we will go ahead and renounce the rights. Actually, no, we won't. We're not going to renounce the rights on really anybody. DeAndre Bembry, if he wants to come back in the qualifying offer, I might just trade him. So the rest of these guys, if they come back, they come back. Although, hold up. Is Jakob Poeltl restricted? Yeah, he is. All right, so let's see. After moratorium, Montrezl Harrell's still here, but nah, I don't think so. All right, so we are also just going to bring in Kyle Guy and Treveon Graham, and I think we will offer just some random power forward a deal. It really doesn't matter. Solomon Hill can come in. That's fine. So we're gonna be set for year number 2. There we go. And we got all these guys coming back on qualifying offers. So player progression, we got Devontae Graham up to an 81, still our highest overall player. PJ Washington actually also up to an 81. Bridges up to a 79, Zeller 79, Poeltl 79, and yeah, this team is still pretty rough. So let's move on to training camps, where we are going to have 3, thanks to our A- trainer. Let's just get that draft in there, and let's see. Untapped potential. Let's send Devontae Graham to untapped potential. He stays at an A-, unfortunately. We will also send Malik Monk to untapped potential. Also stays at an A-. That's wonderful. Wiseman already has A+. And we can send Miles Bridges. Still an A-. It's fantastic. And all right. I guess I got to get rid of some players. So to try and get down to 15 players, we're going to make this trade, sending Dwayne Bacon, Solomon Hill, and Jakob Poeltl, as well as a second-round pick to the Sixers for Matisse Thybulle and Mike Scott. And now we just got to send... Wow, Alec Burks is making more money than I thought he was going to. Whoops. Let's try to package those two and just see what's available. I will take... Wow, that's... Yikes. You know what? I'll do that with the Lakers because that's probably a little bit more realistic. And if we can just offload Ish Smith for... I'll take 2 two-way players. That's fine. So, on to next season. So, really quickly, we're just going to send this trade, or make this trade, sending Alec Burks to the Kings for a 2022 first-round pick and Ed Davis. Just because our shooting guard situation is a little clustered now with Matisse Thybulle also on the squad. So let's take a look at the rotation real quick. We're going to have Devontae Graham. Yeah, you know what? Malik Monk can be on the bench. Matisse Thybulle start. Miles Bridges, PJ Washington, James Wiseman. And on the bench, we'll have Cody Zeller, Malik Monk, Rudy Gay, and Austin Rivers. And let's see. We'll keep Devontae Graham as the first scoring option and then have no preference after that. And we will actually go to perimeter centric just because I want to get... I really want to get PJ Washington involved from 3. So I think that's pretty much going to do it. We can go ahead and release him. Yeah, that's going to do it. So we're going to have Kostas Antetokounmpo and Jalen McDaniels and Kyle Guy in the G League this year. So let's get into year number 2. So year number 2, still no All-Stars. Once again, not a surprise. So, at the end of year number 2, we actually finished 1 game worse than we did last year, I believe. Anyway, we have a record of 26 and 56 this year. Giannis is the MVP. James Wiseman does win Rookie of the Year, which is beautiful. D. Schroed, 6 Man of the Year. Kawhi Leonard, DPOY again. Kristaps, Most Improved. Jeez. All right. And Rick Carlisle, Coach of the Year. And I know we're going to have, what's his name? Wiseman on the All-Rookie First Team. And it's looking like that's going to be it. Yeah, there he is. And nobody else. So, of course, we do miss the playoffs. Let's just take a look at stats. So, Devontae Graham, once again, our leading scorer, 21 points. 7 assists. I mean, basically the same numbers as last year. Shot exactly the same from 3. So, pretty consistent there. James Wiseman, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 3.5 assists. Okay. And a block and a half a game. Also pretty efficient for a big man. Miles Bridges, kind of, well, with the addition of James Wiseman, I guess he didn't really regress, but he was more efficient this year, so that's all right. Malik Monk took a massive jump this year coming off the bench. Definitely improved. PJ Washington, all right, maybe I don't want him taking threes. He shot 11% from 3 on how many shot attempts per night? Because, Jesus. 0.1? Why? In perimeter centric? What? Doesn't make sense to me. Thibault, starting this year, not the greatest, not going to lie. I mean, he does have really good defense, so I guess there's that, but not the best. And then there's Austin Rivers. So, sim out the playoffs, see who's going to win it all. And, wow, Boston pulls off the upset in round 1 over the 1-seeded Sixers, and the Mavericks end up winning it all. Kristaps Porzingis is the finals MVP, averaging 38 points a game, beating the Bucks in 6. So, once again, we have the second best odds at the first overall pick. Hopefully, we don't fall to 6 this year. And we dropped to 3, so not as bad. We also have pick 21 via the Lakers, and that is it. So we're good. We're not good on staff, actually. We need to sign a CFO. And, oh God. You know what? All right, that's fine. Doesn't matter. We don't have money. I get it. On to the draft, and let's see who we could possibly look to get. I mean, Jalen Green would actually be really nice. I'd be really happy with Jalen Green, but he's probably going 1 or 2, I would assume. So let's see what happens. Cade Cunningham goes 1. The Grizzlies don't take him. They take him. So we're here at 3, and we could take Evan Mobley, or we could take Isaiah Todd. Or even, God, let me think about this one. All right, so there's no possible way I can work out a trade with the Grizzlies because they also don't need a big man. So we're just going to take Evan Mobley, and we'll move him to power forward, and we'll figure out something with PJ Washington, but that was pretty much the best possible move we can make. I'm actually going to look to see if I can trade this pick, and we're going to package Austin Rivers and our remaining 2 picks, see if we can just get like a future first or something. Although, what players are here that I could possibly trade for? Oh, actually, hold up. Oh, that's the Clippers pick. Where's Atlanta? There we go. That's exactly what I want right there is OKC's pick next year. So we're going to make that trade, and that's going to do it for the draft. So I did really want to get Jalen Green, which it's a little bit unfortunate, but that's a really good fit for the Grizzlies. So we are stuck with Evan Mobley as consolation prize. We will be accepting Matisse Thybulle's player or team option, along with PJ Washington and Miles Bridges. All right, qualifying offers. We'll offer that to everybody. Yeah, we'll offer that to everybody. All right, so moratorium. Let's take a look at the team real quick. Kyle Guy's going to be our backup point guard this year, which is going to be good. Let's go ahead and move Evan Mobley to power forward. And we'll figure out something with PJ Washington. He's a little bit on the shorter side, so I might actually make him like small forward / power forward. And then he could just be the backup like 3/4. Yeah, I may do that. All right, let's see who's here in free agency. There is Kawhi Leonard. Oh, man, we don't have as much money this year because we have 66 million cap holds. Jesus. So once again, I don't think we're going to look to bring in any big-name free agents because we really still haven't proved anything. We will bring back Cody Zeller. Renounce the rights on Rudy Gay. That guy's fine. We'll keep Costas for now. We'll keep Jalen McDaniels for sure. Gonna renounce Ed Davis, and we'll keep that guy. So, let's see. All right, I do have to wait until after moratorium anyway for my restricted guys. So, Devontae Graham, I don't know if I want to give him a big deal now or just wait and match whatever he gets. Actually, let's see. You know what? We'll go ahead and offer that to Devontae Graham, and we'll go and offer it to Malik Monk, I suppose. So the rest of these guys are restricted, so I'm not worried about them. They can come back on the qualifying offer. That'll be fine. And we do get both of them. So that's going to take up a good chunk of our cap for next year and in the coming off seasons. So if we want to go after a big guy next year, if we really actually take some strides in season number 3, we may need to move on from Malik Monk for sure. So let's see. Is that we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we got a full rotation there. I'll just sign a couple guys just to fill it out, and I'll see you guys at the player progression. All right, so at player progression, PJ Washington, I did move to small forward. He's going to be 3/4. He's now our highest rated player. Yikes. Miles Bridges is still only at an 82. Matisse Thybulle up to an 82. Devontae Graham at an 82. Wiseman up 3 to an 81. Kyle Guy up 5 thanks to the G League to an 81. So he'll be the backup point guard. And oh man. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, I feel like this team has depth, but it's not good depth, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and go to training camps. And we should still have 3. So worst comes to worst, maybe we get Amani Bates next year. I don't know. Let's see, untapped potential. Let's send... Who do we want to send? I guess let's send Devontae Graham again. He goes up to an A. We'll send Miles Bridges. He also goes up to an A. And we'll send Malik Monk. So let's advance to next season and take a look at the rotation. Devontae Graham's still going to start. So we're going to have Devontae Graham. Malik Monk, I guess, will go back to starting this year. Matisse Thybulle will come off the bench. Actually, no, I take that back. I want Thybulle to start just for that defense. And then we can have Monk off the bench. Miles Bridges, Evan Mobley, James Wiseman, and then bench is going to look like PJ Washington, Kyle Guy, Malik Monk, and Cody Zeller. So we will, I guess, still have Devontae Graham as their first scoring option. Actually, you know what? No. This year we're going to make it no preference. System proficiency still is not great. 7 seconds is our best option, but we'll leave it at perimeter centric. All right, so let's go ahead and get into year number 3. I still don't feel like this team's going to make the playoffs, but we might have to do something drastic. So really quick, actually, before we get into simming, we're just going to make a trade real quick, sending Troy Calpain to the Rockets for Raul Neto and a 25 first-round pick. Just want to give the guy a chance somewhere else, and we don't need to spend that much money, and we get a pick out of it. So now we will get into simming. I really still am unsure about this team. Yeah, this ain't exactly going too well here in year number 3. Still no All-Stars, by the way, but we do have a record of 17-31. So don't have anybody to re-sign. These guys just want out, and I don't blame them. So let's just go ahead, go to the end of the season, see what in the world's going to happen. So at the end of year number 3, we do actually improve on our record from the past 2 years, finishing 34-48. Still not good, but a little bit better, I guess. Giannis wins MVP once again. Jalen Green, Rookie of the Year. That's the guy I really wanted. John Wall, 6th man behind Cade Cunningham, I guess. Giannis, DPOY. LaMelo Ball, Most Improved. And Steve Kerr, Coach of the Year. So definitely not going to have... Oh, JK. Matisse Thybulle on the all-defensive... I don't know why I said that's so weird. All-defensive first team. And we've got Evan Mobley on the all-rookie first team. And that's it. So, of course, no playoffs for us once again. Let's see some stats. James Wiseman now our leading scorer after Devontae Graham taking a little bit more of a back seat. 21 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. Man, James Wiseman is pretty good. Although, kind of regressed from 3 a little bit this year. Miles Bridges, 16 points. 16 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 41 from the field, 33 from 3. Regressed a little bit this year. Devontae Graham, still pretty good, 16 points, 8 assists. The assist numbers are up, which is nice. Efficiency's also up a little bit. Evan Mobley, in his rookie year, 14 points, 8.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists. Fairly efficient as well. Kyle Guy as our backup point guard, 13.5 points. Very efficient, almost 50-40-90 actually. Wow, all right. And Malik Monk off the bench, still pretty efficient. This might be, yeah, that might be Malik Monk's best roles, just coming off the bench. And PJ Washington, much better this year. Much better this year. So, once again, not in the playoffs. Let's sim it out, see what happens. The Hawks pull off the upset over the Celtics and end up going to the finals, but they lose in 6, I believe, to the Mavericks. Luka Doncic is the finals MVP. Actually, they lost in 7. So that's back-to-back championships for the Mavericks, and we still have not sniffed the playoffs. So in this year's lottery, we've got the 6th odds and 11 via OKC. And wow, Thunder really jumped from 10 to 1 with that Clippers pick. Jesus. And let's see, we end up with 7 and 11. We also have 22 and 24. So, you know what? I'm thinking we're going to have to make a massive trade. Mike Stauffer, low-key, might be getting fired. I don't know. We'll give him one more year. But let's go up to the draft. And you know what? I really want to get Emoni Bates. Or Mikey Williams. Ooh, you know what? No, I really want to get Emoni Bates. So I know the Thunder have the first pick. Let's see if we can pull off a trade with them. We're going to offer them pretty much everything we've got because I don't know if we really have the players to get this done. All right, actually, let's try that first. Okay. Let's try Justin Jackson. And they agree to it. So, all right, so we end up at 1, and we're definitely taking Emoni Bates. Cool. So we now have pick 11, and there's nobody here I really want. Let's take a look, see if I might want to trade up. Well, trade up. Just trade for a guy that's already been picked. You know what? I might actually try to get Mikey Williams. Doesn't really make sense, actually. They just took Cade Cunningham last year, and now they're taking Mikey Williams. I mean, positionless basketball, I guess, but, you know, let's try to trade for him. Okay, you know what? I stand corrected. They don't have Cade Cunningham. They have Cole Anthony. So, I don't know what happened to Cade Cunningham, but no idea where he ended up going. This is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. We might see if we can trade Devontae Graham. I wouldn't be too mad at that, actually. Is there anybody else that I really could add to this deal? Not really, unfortunately. So let's see if that'll get it done. And it does. So we add Mikey Williams, ship off Devontae Graham to the Wizards, which that trade doesn't make any sense at all for them. So Amani Bates and Mikey Williams, arguably the top two. Well, I don't even know about arguably, but two of the top players in the 2022 draft class now coming to Charlotte. And we will accept the team options on PJ Washington, James Wiseman, and Matisse Thybulle. So Kevin Durant accepts, James Harden accepts, Kyrie declines. That's really unfortunate. Not that we were going to be likely to get any of those guys anyway. Anybody good here that I like actually could go after? Bradley Beal, maybe? I don't know. Kemba. Could bring Kemba back. Okay, so we're not going to go after any big name free agents once again because this team sucks and I don't really feel like trading Malik Monk at the moment, but we are going to match Jalen McDaniels' deal from the Timberwolves. And you know what? I'm thinking actually what we can do, we can try to pull off a trade. So we can use that, we can sign Miles Bridges or match any deal that he gets, and then try to trade for somebody better than we've got on this team, because that's what it's going to come down to. So Miles Bridges, let's go ahead and just give him a big deal. And then, oh, wait a minute, it's not end of moratorium. I can't do that. Sorry, Miles. Hold on like 2 seconds. Actually, what are his offers? Nothing good. So let's go ahead and offer that to him now, and don't renounce rights. Oh, shit. Oh, why did this game do this? Why does this game do this? I hate this game. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to renounce rights on a couple other guys, but you know what? It's whatever. It is what it is. So, Miles Bridges and Jalen McDaniels. We can get Rudy Gobert. We really don't need that, though. I don't really want Buddy Hield, though. That's the thing. That is definitely the thing. Let me try to find a trade. Probably for a shooting guard, more than likely. And, yeah, definitely for a shooting guard, I think. Alright, we're going to try to pull off this trade with the Pacers. Malik Monk, Miles Bridges, Cody Zeller, and 2 2025 first-round picks for Bradley Beal, Jeremy Lamb, and Josh Okogie. Bradley Beal's a no-trade clause. Fuck! Alright, we're going to try to pull off a similar trade with the Jazz for Donovan Mitchell. I don't think this is going to go through. No. What if I add another first-round pick? Nope. This is impossible. Alright, you know what? This is taking me way too long, but obviously this team is not working out. So we're going to send Jalen McDaniels and Dwayne Dedmon to the Pistons for Colin Sexton and a 2024 lottery-protected first-round pick. And now we are going to make a stupid trade for a cheat code, and that is going to be Matisse Thybulle and Miles Bridges for Bol and Tony Bradley. Now, looking at the team, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I do want to trade Cody Zeller and Tony Bradley for literally just whatever. Alright, so we'll make this trade with Tony Bradley. Oh, God. Send him to the Raptors for Precious Achiuwa and Darius Bertans. That's fine. Now, can we just get rid of Cody Zeller? for, God, I don't know. A pick would be nice. You know what, Serge Ibaka can sit on the bench. All right, player progression. Amani Bates is now our highest overall at an 88. Colin Sexton, 86. Wiseman up 4 to an 85. Same with Mobley. Bol an 85. PJ Washington, 84. Malik Monk, 84. So, all right, training camps. Up to training camps. Oh, my goodness. This team... Oh, you know what? I don't even have any more draft classes. This may be the most frustrating time I've had with a team. I thought this was going to be easy. I've rebuilt this team before, and it was super easy, but not this time. Not this time, apparently. We'll send Malik Monk, sure. All right. So, season number 4. Mikey Williams, Colin Sexton, Amani Bates, Evan Mobley, and James Wiseman. As the starting 5, off the bench we got Bol, Malik Monk, PJ Washington, and Kyle Guy. And yeah, that's going to do it. So let's make Amani Bates our first preference, have nothing else. And we will stay perimeter centric. Yeah, that's fine with me. I probably should send a couple guys to the G League, like Precious Achiuwa. And actually, I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's get into the season. Took us 4 years, but we finally get an all-star. Amani Bates, it was the last pick on Steph's team. Would have been nice to have Bradley Beal too, but you know, it is what it is. Things this season are actually slightly looking up though. At least we're above 500 at the moment. We're 28 and 23, so I'm thinking we should definitely be in the playoffs at least this year. We'll see how far we can make it though. So at the end of year number 4, we finish 49 and 33. Definitely in the playoffs, finally. Giannis once again MVP. Amani Bates, Rookie of the Year. Markelle Fultz, 6th man. Giannis, also DPOY. Darius Garland, Most Improved. And Dwayne Casey, Coach of the Year. So, see if we got anybody on some teams here. And not yet. Amani Bates and Mikey Williams on the All-Rookie First Team. And that's it. So... we are a 3 seed in the East. Detroit is now a 1 seed. Hold up. Let me look at their roster because that's where we traded Jalen McDaniels to. Did we trade him anybody else? Or just Jalen McDaniels? Wow. Okay. That's crazy. We take Colin Sexton from him and they go and become a one seed? Like... okay. That's cool. Anyway, let's look at our team stats. So... Amani Bates was our leading scorer with 22 points, almost 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 47 from the field, 43 from 3. Definitely see why he won Rookie of the Year. Mikey Williams, 18 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, almost 60% from the field, 37 from 3. Very good as well. Colin Sexton, very efficient. Pretty nice there. 17 points, 4 assists. James Wiseman, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 4.5 assists. Also... fairly decently efficient. Bol shot 52 from 3. That is insane. Malik Monk had his best year yet, efficiency-wise, for sure. Evan Mobley, pretty good. Kyle Guy, doesn't matter all that much. All right, let's get into the playoffs. We're taking on Milwaukee in the first round, and we're up 3-2. We win in 6, so we're taking on the Cavs, and we're down 3-1. Who do they have? Darius Garland, who won Most Improved. Norman Powell, Dylan Windler, Kevin Love, and Andre Drummond still. And we're down 3-1. You got to be kidding me. All right, come on. Let's not lose in 5. All right. So we're going to game 6 in Cleveland. It's pretty close. They're up 2 with a minute 30 to go. I'm going to jump in because this team has frustrated me to no end. All right, they got the ball here. Not even clicked in on the right screen. And Garland wide open for 3, and he's going to sink that. Oh, God. All right. Down by 5. Let's get it to Mikey Williams. He's got 6.6 rebounds and 7 assists. Oh, my God. All right, let's call for a pick and roll. Roll, bro. Oh, my God, Wiseman. All right, that'll work. Wiseman, though, 17 points, 15 boards, and 4 assists. Jeez. But Amani Bates, more than likely leading our team in scoring this game at 21. And that went Great. That went really well. All right, we need to stop. There's a minute to go. We're still down by 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, he sank the first one, and he sinks the second one. So we're back to down by 5. Great. Alright, we're just going to try to score real quick with Mikey. Oh, Bol gets the rebound. Dunks it on him. There we go. Down by 3 again. Alright, Bol playing some perimeter D here on Parker. And just getting... Oh, no. Oh, Windler missed it. Bol gets the rebound. Pass it up to Colin Sexton. Amani Bates gets it to go. 24 seconds to go. They need a timeout. We're going to have to foul. Hope they miss some free throws. But, oh boy. So we do foul. He's going to make the first one. So it's a 2-point game. That's Andre Drummond, too. Come on, miss it. Let's go. 2-point game. Send it up to Mikey. Let's just go ahead and tie it. Let's go. And 1. Let's go, Mikey. All right, come on. Hit this free throw. Put us up 1. Let's go. All right, we're up. But they do have the ball. They can hold it for the last shot if they want. Bol playing defense up top. Oh, God. All right, 8, 7. What are they going to do? They're going to have to make some kind of move here. Oh, God. He missed. No, the putback! No! 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 Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? On to year 5. The Cavs go on to lose to the Mavericks once again. They just three-peated. They lose in 6. Why? Why do the Cavs have to do that? And the Cavs get the #1 pick via the Lakers, bro. Oh my God. Okay. Well, we ended up with the 26th pick. We're going to try to bring in Steve Kerr to be our new coach because Stauffer was disappointing. So hopefully he signs. And you know what? We'll just wait and see. Oh, no. Oh, no. Steve. Is that Dwight Howard? Oh, my God. Steve. Why, bro? Why you got to do that to me? All right. You know what? I guess we'll get Trent Peterson. That sucks so much. And you know what? We're going to bring in Dwight Howard because that's just kind of funny. And we'll bring in Carmelo Anthony, who actually, never mind, he wants to be an assistant coach. All right. So on to the draft. I'm just probably going to trade our pick. And we'll see what we could possibly get. All right, I'm just going to take this future first-round pick from the Blazers and Jared Harper. And we do actually still have our second-round pick that I would like to move as well. So we can trade, I guess, that and Al-Farouq Aminu, and we'll get another future first from the Sixers. So we'll get out of the draft. Damn, hold up. The Cavaliers really go from beating us on some bullshit to going to losing the finals to getting the #1 pick to getting an 85 overall power forward. Oh my gosh. All right. Obviously, we're accepting James Wiseman and Evan Mobley's team options. Chris Middleton is going to be the best free agent. That's well, one of the best free agents. That's just, that's great. Oh, God. That's wonderful. All right, who's here? Kevin Durant is here. James Harden's here. Zion. Jokic. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so this is a salary dump. We're sending Malik Monk to the Pelicans for whoever that is and a future first. Complete salary dump, and come on. Let's go. Let's go. We get James Harden. We make a splash. You know what? Colin Sexton, I don't care. You can go. Bol, I would prefer not to have to renounce your rights. And we can, actually. We can just renounce PJ Washington. And we can keep Bol, who hopefully is going to be... Yeah, he's restricted. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Colin Sexton can go. I don't care. We got James Harden. Oh, my God. I am so happy about that. All right. Let's just everything... Just let everything be good here, and we get him on the team officially. So, let's see. We don't have bird rights on Bol, but he is restricted. Oh, no. Oh, we're not going to be able to match that. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. That's not good. But, I mean, James Harden's James Harden. So, we might have to try to finesse our way into getting another backup big man. Oh, God. Okay, Bol comes back in the qualifying offer. That's perfectly fine. I didn't even sign anybody else because I wanted to make sure that we would get him. So a team is a little bit top heavy at the moment. We have no depth at all, but we can hopefully change that. At the moment, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on the team total. And I definitely need a backup shooting guard. Would prefer a better backup small forward as well. So... I've got some work to do, once again. Okay, so this is going to help us out a little bit. I did just sign these two guys in free agency, so we're going to send these two to the Hawks for Luke Kennard and a future first. So let's see, how many players do we actually even have on our roster? We have 9 players on our entire roster right now. Not great, so we need a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, 2 power forwards, and a center. Oh, good lord. Okay, I filled out the roster, so we're here at training camps. What do I even want to do? I feel like what's it called is completely pointless at this point, untapped potential. But we'll send Mikey Williams to perimeter shooting. We'll send Luke Kennard to perimeter defense. And I guess we'll just send Bol to untapped potential, because why not? So, on to the 5th and final year. I may try, actually, just to make a couple more trades, maybe for a better small forward. Oh my god, I just want to at least get to the finals this year. That would be fantastic. Alright, I think this is the only trade we're actually going to make. Michael Mulder, Adrian Griffin Jr., and Luke Cornett for Otis Davis and Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Bogdan's going to be our backup small forward. So, I guess this is going to be the final team. Let's see, Mikey Williams, James Harden, Amani Bates, Evan Mobley, James Wiseman, starting, Bol off the bench, Bogdan, Luke Kennard, and Kyle Guy. And, whoa. Hold up, new coach. We're running a 9-man rotation. Thank you very much. Alright. Looks good to me. So, first scoring option obviously is going to be James Harden. And we're going to play through stars. So, system proficiency. He wants to run balanced. We're going to stick with perimeter centric. And let's go ahead and get into this 5th and final year. Hopefully, we'll not get bounced by an Andre Drummond putback in the 2nd round. All right, so in year 5, James Harden is our only All-Star, I believe, unless I just completely missed somebody. We are currently 35 and 15. We're actually on a roll lately, which is fantastic. We're on quite a winning streak. So hopefully we can keep that going. And not going to worry about trades or contract extensions since it is the final year anyway. Let's get to the end of the year. And we're probably going to be a 1 seed. It's looking like we will be, so we're going to be there soon enough. Might as well just wait it out. And can we win these last 2 games to get to 60 wins? And we do. So we finish with a record of 60 and 22 in year 5. Giannis, once again, MVP. Bryce James, Rookie of the Year. Bol, 6th Man of the Year. Nice. Anthony Davis, DPOY. Chet Holmgren, Most Improved. And Lloyd Pierce, Coach of the Year. So anybody on some teams? No. Really, James Harden's not on an All-NBA team. That's great. And we're going to have nobody on anything. So we are a 1 seed. Let's quickly take a look at stats. Harden was our leading scorer with 23 points, 3.5 rebounds, 6 assists. And let's take a look. Very efficient. Very, very efficient. Monty Bates, pretty much the same as last year. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Also very efficient. Bol, 6th man of the year. Very good. Very good. Very happy with Bol as always. Mikey Williams, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 7.5 assists. Pretty good for him. James Wiseman, 15 points, 9 boards, 4 assists. Also very efficient. Evan Mobley doing his thing. And there's everybody else. So we're the 1 seed taking on Atlanta. Can we just sweep them? Thank you. All right, moving on to the second round now. We are taking on the Celtics, who have a very similar team to what they still have in real life. Let's see. We get that sweep as well. So now we're taking on the Bucks. We're starting Jared Harper, which I think the Knicks just picked him up, actually. They also have THT, Chris Middleton, Giannis, and Wendell Carter Jr. So this is a pretty good team, but I think we can beat them. Oh, boy. Oh, God, that had me really worried for a second, but we're taking on the Spurs in the finals, and they've got DeJounte Murray, Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, Kevin Knox, and Marquise Chris. We're going to take it game by game. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. We're up 3-0. I don't know how. I'm not sure how. I was really scared of this team. And it's a very close game here with 5 minutes to go, and not anymore. Not anymore. They really pulled away there. They end up winning by 10. So maybe we can just win it at home. Nope, they're blowing us out. They win by 12. So we're going to game 6. All right. We're winning here. Yeah, we're up a decent amount. We should... Oh, just kidding. All right, it's a close game. We're jumping in. 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go. We're down by 1. All right, we do have the ball, though. Wow, James Harden has 13 points. Why do you have 13 points, dude? All right, let's try to run a pick and pop with Harden. And nice, there we go. There we go, James. All right, so we take the lead, 135, 133. This team is still scary, though. Like, they have a really good team. But, just... All right, Mikey. There we go. Up by 4 now. Let's go. All right, so they just hit a putback. We're up by 2. Let's see if Mikey can just get past them. Dump it off the Bol. Look at Evan Mobley. There we go. Up by 4 again. Minute 10 to go now. I just realized Mikey Williams is going off this game. 26 points, 5 boards, 8 assists. Playing really well and guarding Cade Cunningham, too. I got to foul him there, but he doesn't get the and 1. So, going to send Cade to the line. And that was actually Mikey's 5th foul. All right, so Cunningham hits both free throws. We're now only up by 2. Going to have James Harden take the ball down the court and try to get past whoever that was right there. Let's go Mobley in the post. Can't get the and 1, but he's going to go to the line. Kevin Knox is also about to foul out. All right, come on, Evan. There we go. Jeez, that was a little nerve-wracking right there. Up by 3. Come on, hit the second one. Perfect release. There we go. So, still up by 4. 45 seconds to go. All right, there we go. They're going to have to start fouling us. Putting Evan Mobley back on the line. Makes the first one. Evan Mobley's not the greatest free throw shooter, so... Misses the second, but we are up by 5, so I'm okay with that. Honestly, thought Cade Cunningham was just going to throw that up right there. Instead, he's going to drive and miss it. We're going to get the rebound. They're going to foul Mikey, so we are 19 seconds away from being NBA champions. And Mikey misses the first free throw. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal, but come on, dude. Oh, my God, Mikey. Eesh. All right, Mikey Williams is the player of the game, even though he missed those last 2 free throws. 26 points on 10 of 14 from the field. So we just need this one more stop, and we're going to be good to go. I mean, I don't think they're going to even tie it up to begin with. But Mikey Williams fouls out. and Luke Kennard is now going to come in to play point guard. Because that was an accident. Let's put Kyle Guy in. Don't need Luke Kennard playing point guard. So, good on the first one, up by 4. Come on, Edwards, miss. Sinks the second one. Alright, we're only up by 3, 15 seconds to go. I'm assuming they're just going to go ahead and foul as soon as we get the ball. So, if we can try to play some keep away, that would be handy. Oh no. Oh no. Bad pass. Very bad pass. You know what? That's okay. I'm alright with that. I'm alright with giving up the 2. I didn't want to give up the 3. Go ahead. Go ahead, foul me. Go ahead. Put Kyle Guy on the line. You're going to regret it. Perfect release. There we go. So we're up by 2 once again. Come on. You got to hit this. There we go. Up by 3 with 5 seconds to go. They don't have any timeouts. They're going to have to force up a quick 3. And it's going to be DeJounte Murray. And he misses. Clanks it off the front of the rim. So the Charlotte Hornets took them 5 years. But we finally win a championship. Oh my God. I believe that's Evan Mobley holding the trophy there. And James Harden does win Finals MVP. So, God, man. I feel a little bit dirty that I signed James Harden just to pour champagne all over himself. But sometimes you got to make those big splashes to get you over the top. So, it's what we had to do in this one. Although, to be fair, I kept it, I think, fairly realistic, which I'm happy about because the last couple have been like real little fantasy. But anyway, we are champions. James Harden, 23 points, 2.5, almost 3 boards, 6.5 assists in those 6 games. So, oh my goodness, man. That was a long and frustrating rebuild on my end, but I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, you can definitely just let me know by hitting that little thumbs up button down there. I would really appreciate it. And if you guys do have any teams you would like to see me rebuild next, whether completely fantasy style or more realistic, even more realistic than this, I can do that too. Just leave a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see. So that's going to do it for me. If you guys are new around here and you stuck around this long, I'd really appreciate it if you would also hit that sub button. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.